Okay, can we talk about Exo Kitty for a second? Because the haters keep showing up like they've cracked some great cultural code by saying, "Oh, this show's messy." Yep, that is the joke. That is the charm. That is the eerie glitter that's covering the passport stamp of the experience. What they are missing is that Exo Kitty works because fans are in for something that the haters don't know even exists. The show, however, knows exactly what it is and delivers the whole enchilada.
So then I asked if I could join him instead.
On the tour?
Yes.
For the summer?
Yes, but then no.
I am so lost.
I am too, but I do know that I have 14 hours and 6 minutes to tell me how I feel and see if he feels the same way.
This is the first thing haters miss. Exo Kitty is not confused. It is not accidentally dramatic, accidentally chaotic, or accidentally swoony. It knows it's a fast, bingeable teen rom-com where emotions are loud, decisions are questionable, and every hallway conversation feels like it could ruin 3 lives. That is not bad writing. That is the recipe. Fans aren't watching this like it's a prestige drama. We're watching it like, oh, so we're doing feelings at full volume today. Perfect.
I think if Mom could see you now, she'd be so proud of you. I know I am.
Do you really mean that?
Kitty, at 16, you flew across the world. You learned a new language and you built a rich life for yourself and soul. How can you not see how amazing that is?
And now for the second reason the haters really don't get this show, the Kitty and Min-ho dynamic. It's the in-joke for all us fans. Let's be honest, a huge part of why this show works is that the Kitty and the Min-ho situation, fans know that Harfen gets first. Haters look at this and go, oh, this is too much. Fans look at it and go, ha, I know exactly what's going on. Keep going. The tension, the glances, the almost moments, the emotional whiplash. That is the premier teen drama currency, and Exo Kitty spends it very well.
Another thing haters miss is that the chaos is not a bug, it is the feature. Teenagers are messy, crushes are messy, friend groups are messy, and Exo Kitty understands that clean, perfectly rational behaviour would actually make this show less fun. Fans are in on the in-joke that half the entertainment is watching somebody make the worst possible emotional decision and then immediately having to deal with it. If everyone acted maturely and communicated clearly, this show would lose like 70% of its sparkle.
Oh, no, that's not true.
I've done everything to show you how I feel about you. I've given you every reason for you to believe in me. We're done.
And now for the fourth thing that all the haters miss. The ensemble is doing quite a bit of heavy lifting. People who dismiss the show usually talk like it's only running on Kitty's love life, but feel sort of lived in. That's why fans get attached so fast. It's not just who is Kitty choosing, it's all this that you weirdly care about the entire social ecosystem now, which is sort of going on around them. And that's what a good teen show really is supposed to do.
Safety hazard.
Trust your instincts, Kathy. There's over 100 theme park related deaths per year. Why do you think they call it the French Revolution?
This is another secret sauce thing fans totally get. Exo Kitty doesn't feel like a generic teen show in a random hallway set. The soul setting, the kiss school fantasy, the cultural details, the travel energy, all of that gives the series texture. It feels specific. It feels stylized. It feels like a romantic fantasy with an actual point of view. Haters sometimes talk about the show like it's just fluff, but fans know the world building is part of the fun. The vibe matters, and this show absolutely has one.
See, the haters really miss this about Exo Kitty. It's so widely watchable. So many people that criticise it also come back and watch. They really do, and that matters. We live in an era where so many of these new shows are sort of a bit bland and technically polished. They sort of feel like someone's handed in a homework assignment. But Exo Kitty does quite the opposite. It moves, it hooks you in. It gives you ships you can argue about. It gives you interesting scenes to replay and watch over again, and it gives you enough emotional chaos to keep the group chat about what is going on well and truly alive. Fans understand the real in-joke here. Somehow, the show just works because it's not really trying to impress. It's just showing you how crazy things really can be, and that's really entertaining.
Sure, but look at how far you've come. I mean, life cut you down and you stitched yourself back together.
Another thing haters miss is that the show is way more self-aware than they think. XO Kitty knows it's dramatic. It knows it's a little extra. The pauses, the reactions, the timing, it all leans into that heightened energy on purpose. Fans aren't watching this thinking it's trying to be subtle. We're watching it like, oh, we're doing dramatic eye contact like it's life or death. Amazing. No notes.
And yet another reason why it is the haters just don't get this show is that the romance, it isn't supposed to be a perfect romance. People love to say that the relationships in this show are sort of messy or unrealistic, and yeah, they are. That's the point. The show isn't trying to give you perfect love. It's not trying to do that at all. Teen life is confusing, it's messy, it's difficult. This is relatable. It's giving you confusing, overlapping, slightly chaotic feelings where nobody's 100% sure of what they're doing. Fans really get that. That's their life. That's their day-to-day. That's not about the ideal romance. It's about trying to figure it out in real time, badly. And honestly, that's so much more entertaining.
I got in to NYU.
That's brilliant!
A lot of new shows take forever to get you to care. XO Kitty does the opposite. Within a couple of episodes, you already have opinions, favourite characters, ships you would defend with your life. Haters sometimes see that as shallow. Fans see it as efficient. The show doesn't waste your time. It pulls you in fast and gives you something to care about immediately.
Okay, now we're hitting double digits for why the haters just don't get this show at all. And we've been keeping it tight. Now, the show really is for the fans. And that fan service is just part of the fun. There's all these cameos, callbacks, little moments clearly designed for the fans to go, oh, that's a bit of an in-joke, or, oh, I remember that. Some people roll their eyes at this. They're either not a fan or they're not really understanding what's going on. Whereas real fans, we just eat it up. The Laura Jean appearances, the references, the connections to the wider universe, that's not lazy, that's not sloppy, that's really clever and keeps us engaged. That intentional fan service works because it feels like the show is rewarding you for being invested.
Haters sometimes say nothing really happens, but fans know the stakes are emotional, not world-ending. It's about friendships falling apart, crushes going wrong, identity, belonging, stuff that feels huge when you're in it. The show understands that teenage stakes are internal, not external, and that's why something small happens. It feels massive.
What? Hello?
Hi, sister.
And now for the final big reason why the haters aren't getting this show at all. It's because the value is actually in giving you something to talk about. In that way, the haters, funnily enough, are sort of fan worshipping just like us. You see, it's the biggest hidden strength in XO Kitty that after the show's over, you want to talk to your friends about it. You want to understand what's been going on. You want to sort of suggest what might be or might not be happening. You finish the episode and immediately you're just wanting to tell someone, to tell them what you think and what decision might be happening or what character might be doing. You might want to complain about a plot twist. See, haters don't see any of this. They just see it all as all bad. Whereas for fans, this is engagement. The show works because it doesn't just entertain you, but it also gives you something to talk about and think about afterwards.
So yeah, the haters can keep acting like they're above XO Kitty, but fans know the truth. The chaos is intentional, the romance is the engine, and the whole show works because it understands exactly how to be fun. That's the in-joke they're missing. And honestly, missing out on XO Kitty because it's too much is like skipping dessert because it tastes too good. If you agree, drop your most offended XO Kitty opinion in the comments and let's see who's really in on it.